After months of negotiations, we're getting a look at the Republican tax reform proposal today. CBS reporter Mola Lenghi outlines the details and the hurdles it has to clear to get passed.
President Trump praised the tax cut plan House Republicans unveiled this morning.
Big thing, of course, is tax cuts and jobs, and that's happening very rapidly, and it's been met with really a great response.
The GOP proposal reduces the number of tax brackets from 7 down to 4, but keeps the top tax bracket at 39.6% for top earners. The bill also aims to double the standard deduction from $12,000 to $24,000. The home mortgage interest deduction would stay in place. Americans will still be able to deduct their property taxes. However, the deduction for state and local taxes would go away.
The federal government shouldn't be picking winners and losers and giving high state tax folks an advantage over low state tax.
Just getting to the point where they could unveil a plan has taken a lot of wrangling, but getting it passed is a whole nother story that will involve even more backroom lobbying.
We're going to get this done because we told the American people this is what we're going to do if we get this majority, and guess what? We're doing it.
Democrats say the plan is just another way for Republicans to push through tax cuts for the wealthiest Americans.
The priorities of the Ryan McConnell bill have been clear from the start, perpetuating a catastrophic transfer of wealth from the middle class to corporations and the wealthy.
President Trump predicted the bill will pass before Christmas. Mola Lenghi, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
And some Bay Area lawmakers are now weighing in on the Republican tax plan. KPIX 5's Jackie Ward is here with that part of the story. Jackie.
Kenny, we've been hearing the general ideas behind the GOP's new tax plan for a long time. Now that we know some of the details, the Congressional Budget Office can score it, and we can figure out how it will affect California. At a press conference a couple of hours ago, members of Congress were there, including Democratic Congresswoman Zoe Lofgren, who represents parts of San Jose and Santa Clara County. And Democratic Congresswoman Barbara Lee, who serves voters in the East Bay, was also there. They both talked about their disappointment with their Republican colleagues. All of the California Republicans in Congress voted in favor of the budget that is likely to ease the way for getting the GOP's tax plan passed.
Unfortunately, all 14 Republicans in California showed more loyalty to the Republican leadership than they did to their own constituents when they voted for the budget.
House Majority Leader Kevin McCarthy, a California Republican, said he recognizes that he's from a state with high state and local taxes, but says if approved, this tax bill would be good for businesses.
We're going to bring the money that's sitting overseas back to invest in American businesses. Even before this bill goes into effect, I believe you're going to hear from businesses saying they want to come back to America.
This bill now heads to committee, where things will need to move fast if they want to meet President Trump's deadline of Christmas. Michelle?